Okay, let's read Ba's Business for the second time. Remember, good readers read a passage or a story or an article, and then they read it again. So remember, the first time you read something, you're just reading to get a feel of the story, to get a main idea and a feel of the story. Who are the characters in the story? Where is the setting of the story? But good readers read it a second time to understand the characters and what they're doing. How do the characters how do their decisions affect the story? So pay attention to point of view, pay attention to the context clues for the meaning of words that are not given to us at the bottom. And then we're going to answer some questions. So make sure you have a paper, make sure you're following along, make sure your pencil's ready to go. We're going to take some time to stop and answer questions as we go through. So, Ba's Business, written and illustrated by Grace Lynn. Ba was selling Don Tot at the street fair. Hannah and Rose knew that their father's sweet egg tarts were delicious, but no one stopped at the booth. Business is very bad today, Ba sighed and shook his head sadly. So before you move on, this is where you need to make sure your paper's out because this question is on your paper. Number 1 is point of view. What words tell you this story has a third-person narrator? Now, if you can't remember what a narrator is, or third-person point of view is, then I want you to make sure you pause the video, ask a neighbor, look back through your textbook and figure out what third person is, how we know a third person narrator is telling the story. So pause the video and answer question number 1. Okay, question number 2 on your paper is clarify. What does Don Tot mean? What clues help you understand the meaning? So this is where we talk about context clues. So we found this word, Don Tot, 2 words. And it doesn't tell us at the bottom what it means. So it tells us up here what Don Tot is. So what does it mean? What clues help you understand the meaning? What words in the context on this page help you to understand the meaning? Pause the video, answer question number 2. All right, let's keep reading. Maybe we can make it better, Hannah whispered to Rose. So Hannah made a large sign and Rose offered free samples. People lined up to try the small pieces of Don Tot. This is delicious, everyone said. I have to buy some for my family. By the end of the day, Ba had sold every last Don Tot. Business was very good today, Hannah and Rose said to Ba. Ba nodded and grinned at his daughters. With your help, he said as he put an arm around each girl, our business will be good every day. And that's the end of the story. So you have 2 questions left that you need to answer. On your paper, find question number 3. It will say determine importance. Look back at the text. What part of the story is most important to you and why? So you may have to listen to the video again, or you may have to go get the textbook off your shelf, but look back through it. What part of the story is the most important to you? And tell me why. So your sentence might start out, the most important part of the story is, and then tell me what it is. This is the most important part because, and then tell me why it's the most important part. Number 4, it's number 2 on this page, but number 4 talks about theme. What is the theme of the story or the lesson or message from the story? Use details from the text to support your ideas. So this is where you're going to tell me the theme is, or the lesson I learned is, and tell me that lesson. Then you're going to include details to support your idea. Why do you think that that's the message or the lesson that the author's trying to teach us? Tell me what happened in the story. What did the dad do, or what did the girls do that made you think that that is the lesson to be learned in the story? Use complete sentences, and when you're done, this is over.